Midnight Sun here, and we're going to be doing another challenge rift. This is challenge rift 423. So we're going to go ahead and take a peek at our soul mirror like we usually do. This is with the Might of Earth set. So this reduces the cooldown of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, and Ground Stop by 1 second for every 30 Fury you spend with an attack. Leap causes an Earthquake when you land. Additionally, Leap gains the effect of the Iron Impact rune, and the rune's effect and duration are increased by 150%. And then increase the damage of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, Ground Stomp, Ancient Spear, and Seismic Slam by 37,500%. This is our War Cry. It's going to unleash a Rallying Cry to increase our armor for you and all allies by 20%. So this is a survivability skill here. Then we have Earthquake, shake the ground violently, dealing 4,800% weapon damage. We have Avalanche, cause a massive deluge of rocks and debris to sweep across an area. Leap, which is going to allow us to traverse through the air. And then we have Ground Stomp, smash the ground, stunning all enemies within 14 yards. And finally, we have Seismic Slam, slam the ground and cause a wave of destruction that deals 620% weapon damage as lightning to enemies up to 50 yards in front of you. Our passive, we have gain 30 Fury when Avalanche or Earthquake is triggered. We're going to increase all Fury regeneration by 10%, increase maximum Fury by 20%. And then you deal 25% additional damage while near maximum Fury. And finally, we have increased strength by 1% for 8 seconds after killing or assisting in killing an enemy, stacking up to 25 times. We also have a bracer here, which is going to increase Seismic Slam a little bit more. We have our regular rings on with Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac with the cooldown there. And then we have our War Cry, Threatening Shout, causes an Avalanche and Earthquake. So, let me check the belt here too. Seismic Slam increases Earthquake's damage by 242%. So our goal here is going to be running around. We're going to leap onto the enemies whenever we can. And then our Avalanche and our Earthquake are going to be used on elites. Our War Cry is going to be active right before we run into elites as well. And then our main attack is going to be Seismic Slam and Ground Stomp. So after leaping, then we're just going to hit here and just kind of alternate between the two of those, occasionally activating our War Cry. So let's go ahead and get started here. So right away, I'm just going to go ahead and leap in here to get that going since there's no enemies nearby here. And around this corner is when we're going to start running into the enemies, including a pack of elites. So right there. Hit them with the leap and then ground stomp away. And then we're just going to move forward while our Wreath of Lightning deals a lot of our damage here. We got another one here, so we're going to leap, hit them with the ground stomp and our, let me just double check, Seismic Slam. And keep moving around while tapping Seismic Slam occasionally. Don't worry too much about the health, or even if you die in here, it's not too dangerous of a rift that you have to worry about that as much. So we're just going to occasionally tap that while moving forward. We have more enemies here. And that was our Avalanche ability that we did there, because from a distance they'll kill us. We hit the Seismic Slam as we move through here. We got more elites here. Hitting them. We're going to move up to the left here just to avoid some of those high enemy zones. And we're going to continue moving. Midnight Sun here. Sorry to break into your guys' video here. Just a quick little shout out to everybody who subscribed. Really appreciate that. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you have any ideas of what we should do when we reach that goal, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Bye. We're just going to go to the next area here. Now this is a pretty large area. I don't know if there's a best way of moving through here. Oh, my screen went dark. There we go. All right, so I just moved towards the top here, and that seems to be a pretty good strategy for me. And then making my way down towards the right here, running into the enemies, occasionally hitting them with Seismic Slam. I do that primarily because I want that shield, and I like the comfort of being alive a little bit. Activating my War Cry to keep up my Fury here. And then we're just swinging around us to get some of these enemies, moving down towards some elites over here in the corner, which should be popping up in a minute. There they are. And they're gone. So there's 2 sets of elites there. So we get both of those, and then we're just going to make our way up here to the left, and we're going to run into another set of elites. And this guy is the only important one, so we're going to take him out and then keep moving up. I wouldn't worry too much here. We got the shield, so we should be able to stay alive. And then we're just going to make our way towards the center and climb up this hill over here. And go on to the next area. Alright. And because our flesh is strong, we're going to take out all of these guys right here. Earthquake out of there, leap out of there. And making our way up over here. So this time that we're racing against is my time for completing it earlier. So don't worry too much. You should have plenty of time left. I believe I finished this with about half the time left over. So we should have plenty of time here. And we got a couple more that we got to take care of before moving on to the next zone here. Okay. I don't know where that final elite went. Should have been around here somewhere. Unless you got caught in this next room, maybe. There he is. Alright, so if we had found him a little bit earlier, we probably would have made it in our record time. Maybe I could save off a few seconds. I don't know, we'll see. This guy wouldn't run away from me. Okay, so we did pretty good there. We had the potential to do it a little bit faster. I'm kind of bummed about that. 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Alright, and how are we doing? Okay. So, we're doing alright. We're not near the top of the list here, but we're kind of right around 26. I'm assuming if I didn't make a little bit of mistake here, we probably could have gone up to like the top 18. So, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are going to be able to beat my time, and if you do, go ahead and comment it down below. I love seeing it when you guys are able to beat the time that I've got here. But let's go ahead and move on over to the EU version, and we'll talk about that one next. Midnight Sun here, and the video you're about to watch is going to be me going insane because of this Riker set. So this allows us to use Fierce Charge, which hits an enemy, blah blah blah, Ancient Spear being thrown, Mesomyric's Reaver, reduce the cooldown of Wrath of the Berserker, and all these other things, blah blah blah. Basically, our goal here is to Fierce Charge in. As we Fierce Charge, we're going to be gaining some of these stacks, so that's going to help us maintain a lot of stacks, and then we're going to throw down our Ancient Spear here to do some damage. So the reason I say you're going to see me go insane is because this is now my 15th attempt at doing this Greater Rift, and I have not completed it whatsoever. And I'm probably not going to complete it for this video either. So this is going to be one of the only challenge rifts where I'm going to give up and let the non-stubborn genes in me win. Because normally, I like a challenge. I like doing some things and figuring it out and having the hard skills, you know, needed to complete it and get through it, but this thing has no survivability on it whatsoever, which means that we're just constantly going to be dying over and over again. Hey, look at that. Our character foreshadowed the fact that we're going to die right there, so that's great. I am not editing this in post. I am doing this live while recording the challenge rift here. The reason I knew I was going to die there is because I've died there 40 times out of 50 or something crazy like that. I've restarted this challenge rift so many times, I don't even know at this point. But yeah, so the reason that this is so hard is because it does not give you very much time to complete the challenge rift, and we are going to die. So there's no way to get out of this without dying. So because we're going to die, it's going to reset our timer over and over again, and it's going to make it insanely difficult to go through and do this. We have a conduit shrine, which should be helpful, and in fact it would be helpful if we didn't get pulled into enemies like that all the time by accidentally clicking our left click. So that's great. That's obviously gonna be super helpful to us if we knew how to actually use this set and do it right, but we don't. So great, we're gonna let our challenge rifts skills go to waste with this. And are we gonna survive that? Are we okay? We did. We got another set of elites there. Yay. but we're not even close to being near the end of the time, and we're supposed to carry that lightning pylon onto this next set of elites right here, which is not going to be useful for us if we can't kill them. So the big blue dudes, fat dudes, I don't know what you call them, they're constantly killing me, and they're constantly making my life miserable. So I cannot stand them whatsoever. I can't stand any of these guys in this area here, so I'm just going to dash up as fast as I possibly can to the shield pylon over here, which is going to somewhat help me stay alive, but not very much and not for very long, because we're gonna run out of it by the time we run into this next set of elites over here. Not this one, but a couple of them after that. So we're gonna do our best to try and target as many of elites as we possibly can over here, but it's just not going to work. And if I do, by some miracle, manage to complete this, then that'd be great, but I don't expect that I'm going to complete it, which is why I'm talking in such a negative way right here, which is not useful to anybody and not useful to you guys watching this who are getting demoralized by my slowly deteriorating mental state. But there's not really much I can do about that, simply because I cannot complete this rift. I've tried so many times. I've tried many different strategies and ways. I've tried using certain skills to my advantage. I've tried like double checking and reading up on the set. The only thing I haven't tried doing is seeing if somebody else has a video on this topic, because I feel that it's not very fair to you guys to make a video and then just regurgitate what somebody else is suggesting that I do. So I'm going to run out of those explosions there for 2 seconds, which would probably kill me. And then we have an issue here, or a problem, which is that the Rift Guardian, despite me not dying very much over here, is probably going to kill me. So I'm going to make my way down to this set of elites that's closer to the bottom here, stacking it up so I can, there they are, get a couple lightning spears. Whoa. There we go. And now we have the issue of this guy over here who is going to kill me, and he just is going to kill me over and over again, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I don't know what the strategy here with this guy is, if there's supposed to be something that I'm supposed to do in particular to get him down to this low enough health, but he's just going to kill me over and over again until I run out of time, so that's it. I really wish there was something I could do to help you guys out with this stupid challenge rift, but there's just not. So, you know, that's just what it's going to be like today, guys. We almost had it. If you can find a way to not die to this stupid Rift Guardian, that would be great. But, it's just a nightmare. It is an absolute nightmare. I really wish I could help you guys out, and I really wish I could be of more use for this video. I might try and do one again where I actually show myself completing this video later on. But I did want to let you guys know, if you are not able to complete this on the first 2 tries, don't do what I did and stand here for the next hour and a half, you know, 2 hours trying over and over again to stay alive, because it hurts. It hurts a lot. So, if you like this kind of content and you like seeing me go insane and doing these things, I'll start posting some more live, unedited reactions of me acting the way I am right now, which is not the best version of me. So, hopefully this isn't something that you guys enjoy particularly too much, but if you do, go ahead and comment about it and let me know if you've also gone insane with this build. Have a good one. Bye, guys.